Hello, I think so. We are audible. Mm, History, audio studio. Okay, let's start practicing. Oops, concept in JS, and we start from abstraction was other three pillar we have practiced. So starting with the session, let's just see. Okay, so now I think audio it will be audible. Just let me check, is it audible properly? Yeah, audio is fine. Let's just have a practice session started. Sorry for the delay, and yeah, we will try to work with this device only for now. The abstraction. So in the object-oriented programming in JavaScript, the abstraction is meant by the hiding the complex implementations details and showing only the essential features of an object. This reduces the complexity and isolates the impact of changes. Basically, when we drive a car, we are not able to we see the engines and the other important factors that is related to work the car, but it's we will be able to see the steering, pedals and other things. So like that abstraction work, the important features will be abstract, which means not be visible to the user because of its complexity, and the only they can see the normal features methods with using them they can access it. Okay, so let's just start sessions today because we have already been late, and understand the private variables. In JavaScript, we achieve the abstraction using classes combined with the private property method using the prefix or a closures. We already have been seen the closures in the previous few sessions. Now we are moving forward with the classes in the using like private properties method, like we have concluded in the abstraction in the what we called the what are the four philo: abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, and uh, one more is there, extend something. What is the four pillar of oops it's encapsulation. Okay, so just missing the word encapsulation. So let's just start. Okay, so we have been some examples. Let's go with that. First of all, code example: coffee machines. Here is a practical example of a coffee machines. Yeah, encapsulation, that's it. Thank you, buddy. I'm just not getting the word. That was the fourth pillar. So now we are practicing with the abstraction. So here is the perfect practical example of a copy machine. The users only needs to press a button, brew, while the complex heating and water checks happen inside, hidden inside. Okay, JavaScript. Okay, let's start with the example understanding. Create a class coffee machine. Okay, we have a class name coffee machine. We're just following the given example and understand. Created a private variables water amount equals to 0. It has a temperature which is 20. Okay, understood. We have a constructor function. We have a constructor in which we are having water amount. Okay, this dot accessing the private variable, which is the concept of encapsulation. One of our friend has written in the comment section, thank you for that. So we're just accessing this private variable after receiving the constructor, this will be stored in this thing. Okay, so let's move it. We have a private method also. So heat waves, heat water, right? Sorry, in heat water, this dot temperature temperature equals to 90. So we have this dot temperature 90 console.log using the template literals heating water to this dot hashtag temperature, okay, degree Celsius something, I don't know where does it come, kind of degree Celsius. Okay, so what we are having, check water also, hashtag a private method of a check water. Okay, so it has told return dot des dot hashtag water amount which is less than 0. Okay, after that brew. Okay, we have a public interface, public method. These are the public method we are using now, creating brew. If this dot private variable check water, now we are just checking the writing and understanding the thing line by line with our own practice. Okay, it's just not a copy and pasting, we are just going and decoding line by line. Okay, and it's return. Okay, uh, okay, let's just understand. Okay, brew this dot hit water already, abstraction const my machine new coffee machine also this user not temperature. Okay, let's just copy and code rather than pasting the full time. Okay, now just check heating water to 90 degrees Celsius, coffee is ready. Why it is so? Because we have been call the machine dot brew here. Okay, and it's lead to here machine dot brew, which means my coffee machine has been created, in which we have been put 250 constructor water amount is 250. So here the 250 water amount stored there, and we call the brew. If the check if not equals to check water, so it's called the check water, a private method. The water greater than 0, yeah, this is greater than 0, so it will be written. Okay, it's written greater than, check this water is true, yeah, it's true. Error out of water, no, it will not, it's true, so it will false. So by default it's go to here and coffee is ready. Okay, like this. So what we can see, okay, just a second, yeah, heating coffee 90 degrees Celsius and coffee is ready. Okay, let's just, why this matter simplicity, the user of the class doesn't need to understand the 50 steps, they just call on one method. Okay, okay, let's move to the next question and have a practical question. Give me some second, let's just have an audio check. Let's move to the next question and have a, yeah, we haven't checked our audio also, and we have set it, and now let's start. Let's practice. You do get a dirty hand with abstractions. Okay, give challenge, it is okay. Okay, okay, give me some question really questions to mastery the abstraction concept in oops. Okay, let's just start exploring the concept. Here are the 3 targeted challenges ranging from the intermediate to advanced. These are the 3 this will be help you master the abstraction using modern JavaScript classes and private members. Okay, pick one, start one code. Okay, let's say challenge one. We have a challenge one. Let's just do this intermediated. Okay, scenario, build a smart thermostat class. Okay, let's create a class smart thermostat. Okay, created a class. Users should only be able to set a targeted temperature. Okay, only be to able to set the targeted temperature, so we have to understand this. Okay, the system should automatically decide whether to turn or on heating or cooling behind the scenes. Okay, so decide whether heating or cooling, it's behind the scene, so which is the abstraction here. Private members, let's have a private member current temperature equals to start at 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, 22 starts at 22. It has a private method also, which is manage climate. Okay, private method that compares current temperature to the target temperature. Okay, uh, let's have a constructor which have current temperature, I think so. Current temperature starts at 22 degrees Celsius. Manage climate. Okay, private method that compares current temperature to target temperature and log heating turned on, cooling turned on, or system idle. Public interface, it has a public, which means public method start target temperature. Okay, which will be having a temperature inside it as a parameter. Okay, what else? Let's just check. Okay, what else? Target a temp, take a number. Okay, takes a number, we got a number, updates the target, and automatically trigger the private manage climate method. Okay, let's just see. Okay, what it is about. The question tells us. Okay, yeah, I forgot it. Oh shit. So the challenge is a smart thermos intermediate. The scenario, build a smart thermos class. The user should only be able to set a target temperature. The system should automatically decide whether to turn on heating or cooling behind the scene. Okay, so we have to create such kind of conditions and functionalities, so the system will be automatically understand when to turn on heating or cooling behind the scenes. Okay, which is our abstraction. Private members are current temperature which starts at 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, so manage climate is our private method that compares the current temperature to the target temperature. So current temperature is 22, and what will be a target temperature? There is no mention in the target temperature. Goal, hide the decision making logic. Okay, this question is little bit tricky. We have two things. Okay, set target temperature. So this is our target temperature, set target temperature. We will be receiving a set target temperature. And what we have, manage climates method that compares the current temperature. Okay, it will compare the current temperature, manage. Okay, let's have this dot target temp equals to target temperature equals to, for now it's a 0. Okay, we are having set target temperature, so this will set target temperature equals to temp. Okay, takes a number, update the target, and automatically trigger the private manage method. Okay, and call this dot hashtag manage climate. Okay, it's calling this manage climate, calling this. Okay, manage climate. And what will be manage climate will have? Manage climate will have this dot, uh, it should compare if private method that compares current temperature. We have this dot hashtag current temperature. Okay, it's compare to target temperature. Current temperatures compare, does it equals to target temperature. Here this dot target temperature, does it, okay, system or idle. Okay, is it equal? So return system idle. Okay, else if this dot current temperature is greater than this dot target temperature. If it is greater than target temperature, so what should it do? If it is greater than, then ideally it should do heating on, cooling on. If it is increase greater than current temperature, then it should return cooling turned on. Okay, else it will be return heating turned on. Okay, so what is left over? So it will be just going and carrying working on. Okay, so it's let's go move it forward. Manage climate, and this will be call, and just we are returning whatever we got from here. Okay, this return this dot climate. Okay, so let's just call the smart. Okay, const s1 equals to estimate smart thermostal. We have been created a smart thermostal. In that we are supposed to, okay, so forgot the new keyword. Yeah, created a smart thermal, and after that s1, calling the s1 dot set target temperature. Okay, and set target temperature is currently is 28 degrees Celsius somewhat. Let's see console.log. Okay, let's just see. Okay, new is not defined smart thermal. Okay, I think spelling has been wrong. So now let's just see. Yeah, heating turned on, so they are not able to see the managed climate thing and other thing. Okay, so if it is 18 degrees Celsius, then it should be cooling turned on. Okay, okay, method temperature. Okay, let's I have a little confusion here. If a temperature is 22, then if current temperature is greater than target temperature is smaller and current temperature is greater. Yeah, which means yeah, then if it is 18, then it is cooling turned on. If it is 28, which means the heating turned on. Yeah, that's a great. So we haven't solved this. So after solving all, we will be taking as a feedback from the AI. So for now, let's start solving other problem. It's moving forward to next, secure ATM and bank or a bank wallet advanced intermediate. Okay, let's be moving forward with the bank system. We have a class bank wallet. Okay, created a class bank wallet, actually must be hidden, protected and unauthorized modifications. Okay, we have a balance which starts for 0. Okay, we have a valid pin, hashtag validate. Okay, not valid pin, it's a validated pin. Okay, validated pin. Okay, which receives a pin as a argument, no, as a parameter, and return true if the pin is present. Example 443. Okay, let's have a constructor here. uh, this dot pin equals to 1 2 3 4. Let's have this as a existing keyword. Okay, this dot pin. If okay, what we will return, this dot pin equals to pin. Okay, so what it will, the result will be directly returned, true or false. Okay, public interface deposit will be having, and it has amount. Let's be little short. Add balance if the amount is positive. If amount is positive, is amount greater than 0, then this dot hashtag balance plus equals to amount. Okay, else return let's have a little bit like this in a format, and return deposited successfully. Okay, so we have been done with this. Okay, validated pin constructor created, deposited in, else it will be invalid amount. Okay, invalid amount. After deposit, we have a withdraw method also, in that amount comma pin. Okay, we have amount and pin. If pin if pin not if pin is false, if pin equals to this dot pin, okay, I think pin should also okay, only the balance is the private variable here. Okay, let's just check. It's pin and pin equals to, which is a false. If this is true, then return invalid pin. Okay, check. Otherwise log and an error. Okay, so let's just throw new error, invalid pin. Okay, so we have been thrown error invalid pin, else it will be throw new error, else it is just match, then it will be if correct the funds are sufficient deducted, return, otherwise log an error. Okay, check after if it's throw an error, return throw new error, not return, we will be using throw new error. So if not, if check if amount greater than this dot hashtag balance, then return insufficient amount, insufficient balance. else else it should perform what, uh, withdraw, like, so it should be like this, else it should be validate this dot hashtag balance, so minus equals to amount. Okay, and return withdrawal successfully. Okay, so we have been implemented, so we have been created the withdrawal public interface, which is a withdrawal method also. Now let's see, wallet, balance editing, wallet equals to must throw an error. Okay, so if we access, so it should throw an error. Let's just check. Okay, const wallet. Okay, we are having a wallet equals to, so remember whenever we call the class, so it should always have a new keyword. And let's see, does we constructor anything? So no. So let's just call this wallet dot hashtag balance equals to 1 lakh. It's true, an error field must be declared and enclosing, so got an error. Okay, so let's just check other functionality also. Deposit, first balance is 0. Okay, what, wallet dot deposit, we are depositing sum of amount which is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so let's run. Okay, so here just forgot to console.log. Now you can see deposited successfully. Let's start with withdraw, console.log wallet dot withdraw. Okay, withdraw, we are having 10,000 requirement and we are giving the pin 1234. Okay, withdraw successfully. Let's just check now. Let's create a balance. Okay, check balance. Okay, check balance. Okay, it just return this dot hashtag balance. Okay, so we are having console.log wallet dot check balance. Okay, now let's just check. So we are having 90,000 balance. So if we just try to round something with, oh, why it's withdrawn successfully, if this pin. Okay, let's just check now. Oh, there is a loophole, withdrawn successful, it should be not withdraw successful because pin is wrong. If the this dot pin we are having this dot pin in the constructor. Okay, okay, let's have like this. Throw new error, invalid pin. Okay, throw new error, error deposit. Okay, like this. Rather than this, I think so we should do this return invalid pin. Yeah, this is the most good thing, I think so. It's return invalid pin. Okay, so what it is about, if it is do here withdraw successfully. Okay, okay, so actually this was just checking this. So like this we have been done, and you can see the invalid pin. So 1 lakh is our balance. What will happen if we just try to remove 2 lakh rupees? So it will be invalid pin. Okay, again it's invalid pin. Let's correct it and then check insufficient balance, and we have deposited 1 lakh, so it's there. So yeah, it's we have been completed the second question. Let's moving forward with the another question, and we have been also checked the test cases. So another question is challenge 3, the video streaming buffer advance. Okay, let's see. Scenario: simulate a YouTube video player class like video player. Okay, okay, yeah. Now created a class which is class name video player. Always remember, whenever you create a class, you should create first alphabet should be your capital. Okay, okay, let's just move forward. mm-hmm. Just a second. Moving forward, what is that about? Video advanced buffered. Okay, this scenario simulates a YouTube like video player. Just press a play button. Music system must check network status buffer internally. Okay, we have a private variable. Always remember, private variable is a concept of encapsulation. It starts with 0. It has a network speed also. Speed. Okay, random number between network speed, private members. Okay, buffer starts at 0, random number. Okay, let's have a math dot random. It is a math dot random. Let's just first console dot log math dot random. Is it a valid or not? Okay, math dot random multiply by 10. It should be 1 to 10. Okay, math dot random multiply by 10. So we got this. Okay, after this just math dot flow. Okay, let's just check. We got a single digit. Yeah, that's it we need, and we have created this random speed. Okay, we have a method also which is about download chunks. Okay, it increase the buffer's percent based on the network speed until it hits 100%. Okay, okay, someone has come to. Okay, Victronix. Hello Victronix, nice to have you. Let's move forward. Before that we need to create a constructor. For now it's empty. Let's just check buffer speed, network speed, download chunks, increase the buffer percentages, increase buffer percentages, okay, based on network speed until it hits 100%. Network speed, can it network speed hit 100%? Because random numbers between 1 to 10 we have been told, okay, we have been told of 1 to 10 random number. So okay, it's like 20%, 10%, something, okay. Increase the buffer percentage based on network speed until it is 100%. Okay, increase the buffer speed. Public interface. In the public we have a play method. Play method, it's called that. Okay, it's calling this dot download chunks. We have been called a download chunks in a loop or a step by step. Once buffered is greater than 20%, log video playing. If speed is too low, log buffering. Okay, understood. Let's just have create this, what it is about. Okay, private members, download chunks, we are having this. It will be hit to up to until it 100%. Okay, let's understand. Call the, okay, download chunks in a loop or a step by step. Let's try to call it a loop. I think while loop will be fine. This dot download chunk, let I equals to 0. Let's just see, okay, how it is about. We have been told, okay, just a second, battery is 68%, just wait a second. So let's see, we have a constructor, we have a private method, variables too, buffer percent and the network speed. In that we are having a download chunks, okay, play. I think call the download chunks, okay, it's called it in a loop or step by step. Okay, we don't want okay, so we just want buffer percentage, pu ff buffer percent less than 100%. Okay, less than 100, just assume. Okay, play, call buffer windows in a loop step by step. Okay, download chunks, increase buffer percentage based on a network speed. Increase buffer percentage, it should be increase buffer percentage. Buffer percentage is here, so it should be increase by random number. Buffer percent, okay, it should be plus and equals to this dot hashtag network speed, which is random number, multiply by 10, okay, it's like this, it's happening here. And we are increasing this dot hashtag buffer percentage. So not in the constructor, it's having here. So let's remove this constructor for now, right? For avoiding the confusion. Hashtag download chunks, this dot buffer percentage plus equals to what will your percentage will be in. Okay, so while less it will be called download the chunk. Okay, okay, after when it falls, if its speed is too low, log buffering. uh, Once buffered greater than 20%, log video. Okay, buffed, once buffed. Okay, let's have this dot hashtag buffer per percent greater than 20. If a greater than 20, then it's log console.log video playing like a dot. After that, speed is too low, if this dot 1 which is 10, if this dot hashtag buffer percent, no, it's not a buffer percent, if hashtag network speed is less than, what, suppose 5, then console.log buffering, ing. Okay, buffering. Okay, so we are hiding all the complex thing like this. Download chunks we are hiding inside the play button. Okay, so let's just start. After complete, return completed. Completed. Okay, let's just see, check and call video player. Now we are playing const v1 equals to video player. Don't forget to put new keyword. Okay, so let's just check. We are having a v1 dot play. We are ready to play. Okay, let's just play. Okay, buffering percentage, line number 78. Buffering math.flow. Now 78, which means inside the play functions we have something issue. Okay, what was the issue is here? While unexpected identifier buffering. Okay, here we forgot this keyword, this dot buffer keyword. Okay, now let's run. Video playing, buffering, video playing, buffering, and okay, it's return completed. uh, just let's go completed. Let's have a hashtag this dot hashtag buffer percent. Okay, so it will be easy to know that are completed. Okay, video playing. Okay, it's less than 100. uh, let's just okay, I forgot to actually console.log. Let's have run now. video playing completed 100%. Okay, so it's not buffering anytime. Mm-mm-mm. If it is less than 20%, then I think we should multiply not by 10. Let's try with 5. Okay, now we can see video playing, and completed 105%. No, 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 not like this. Let's see. So yeah, video playing, buffering, completed 160. Oh, there is a. It should be wherever is less than 100. Okay, okay. Let's have a if if this dot hashtag buffer percent greater than 100, then it should break immediately. Okay, let's just see. Buffering video playing. Let's have once again. Okay, many time it's just playing. Yeah, completed. Why it's completed? Actually it's calling the download chunks before that only. Okay, no issue. What we can do is break. If okay, what we can do is here, after this, if breaker equals to 100 percentage, so it should break. Now it should not like this. Let's just see. Okay, why it's taking too much time? Video complete. Video 180. Why it's so? If this dot buffer equals to 100, then it should break. Let's see what else we can do is it's less than 100, then it should call. What's the missing part that we didn't see? If the buffer dot percentage okay equals to 100, then it should break it. Okay, break and 100 140 buffering. After buffering it's got 140 completed. Buffer dot break. After break also it's let's just see console dot log break or not. Okay, you are learning Mun. Yeah, I'm also learning Mun also, but for now we are practicing oops concept. In that we are mastering the abstraction one. Break or not, break or not, break or not, completed. Okay, buffering 160. Okay, so this is an issue that it didn't break before the. Okay, so let's just check. Okay, sorry, in the live we can't share the personal detail. Okay, so I hope you understand. So let's just understand what's the issue. Okay, so let's move to. Okay, we haven't completed all the things. Let's ask Google to review all the questions that we haven't solved. So basically we are practicing and mastering the JavaScript, so we can have practice also one-on-one hand session. Because okay, yeah, thank you for understanding. So let's just check our solution. So solution that we have. solve and review your feedback. Let's check our solution which we have been solved. So today we have been completed the fourth pillar, which is the abstraction in the OOPS concept, and we have completed the four of the pillar. Now we will be moving forward with another concepts in the JavaScript. But before that, we will build a small kind of a project or something advanced concept in the OOPS, so we understand more about it and how we can design a system or something it related to. We will see that also. Okay, challenge one, 9 of verdict, excellent, 9 out of 10. What did you write? Perfect implementations. Okay, so which means this was the smart where it is about. Okay, so it's talking about this. So what is the small critics in your constructor? You said that this dot target dot temperature is 0. Okay, yeah, we have been situated 0. If the user create the thermofrost does nothing, the target temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, freezing. It is usually refers to initialized target temperature is 22. Okay, so just a general knowledge we got. Target temperature should be 22. And okay, bank wallet. Okay, so we are lacking some of concepts or something, I see. We got only the 7 out of 10 out of 7. So let's just see what your logic for deposit and withdrawals works. The bug, look at the constructor and the withdraw method. This is public. Oh, yeah. Just critical informations that we are forgetting, that in the constructor we should never write this dot pin because it can be modified. This is public because you didn't use the private pin. Okay, to make this private properly, okay, validate pin helper method. Yeah, so we got two checks from the AI review. So we should always, if we are using like pin or using, we in the projects we will be using the .env, so in that it should not be visible or exposed, so because of security. So like this, in here we have this dot pin which is a public thing and accessible in the constructor, which can be modified or attacked by someone from outside, so it should be always private. So like this, for the real life example in the programming, in the we are having a credentials and store that in the .env file, so it should not be never be exposed or not be accessible by anyone from the front end side. So that is, we can relate it to our coding. Let's go to, okay, video player. Okay, infinite loop danger. So we got here 10 out of 5. Okay, yeah, I was not sure about this feature. So let's just understand what we, math.random. If math.random evaluates to 0, your network speed becomes 0. If your while loop buffer percentage will stay at 0 forever, freezing and browser environment. Oh yeah, okay. So these are the things, important thing that I have to practice more about it. So logic was good but not enough to say that we have been mastered this. Math.random to simulate the dynamic networking, the bug infinite loop. Okay, math.random is an infinite loop, evaluates to 0, your network speed 0. In the while loop, buffer percentage will stay at 0 forever. Yeah, okay. Logic order inside your loop, but print video playing and buffering every single iterations until it hits 100, usually a buffer, a video buffer, then play. Okay. Let's just check this fixed guaranteed. Okay, what should we do? Network speed. Okay, buffer is 0, that is correct. Math.floor random. Okay, it should have a +1. Okay, let's have a +1. After that it should be changes, buffer. Okay, the buffer is the correct. If buffer is greater than 100, this does buffer equals to 100. Yeah, okay, that's why we didn't got the issue. We were seeing that this is why we are showing the issue. The buffer percentage greater than 100, then we should give a, okay, it's back to hashtag buffer percent equals to 100. So it's not be 140 or 160 now. Buffer is greater than 100. This dot download the chunks we are calling. Okay, this is the issue that we are calling afterwards, so it was increasing. We have to call first, then we have to check it. Okay, so this dot buffer is greater than less than 20. Okay, this is dot video percentage fixed logic. If the buffer is low, if it's buffering, it is cross 20, it's play. Okay, so here we have to play the if else statement, not like this directly. Yeah, also we have tried this. Okay, okay, complete it. Okay, let's just fix this. If it is less than equals to 20, then buffer percentage, okay, it's less than equals to 20, then it should buffering. Okay, as per the question. And if it is else, it's else console data video playing. Yeah, other than this quick test withdrawal successfully. Let's just check it out now. Now it's not with the 100%. Yeah, okay, let's just remove that break or not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Video playing, video playing, video playing, video playing, buffering, video playing, video playing, video playing, 100%. Yeah, so we just got, we have fantastic grabs of abstraction now. Would you like to mix up for? Okay, so for now we are stopping here, and tomorrow we will be starting with the encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and abstraction together in a single mini project. And also we will be deep dive into the prototypes. So we are mastering all of this, and we are having a strong grasp in the oops concept. So let's meet tomorrow, and if you are new to this, let's join us and practice together. You can also share your questions if you are having solving problems and with coding together. So we will be love to see your problems and solve it questions. You can join a community also, post there your questions. We'll love to see. Meet you soon. Okay, on the next session. Good night, Radha.